Hi, my name is LaQuinta Womack, and today I would like to talk to you about the benefits of walking every day. Life can get busy, and it's easy to lose sight of your health and your mental health. What if I told you today that walking could help improve both? Yes, walking. Sounds too simple, but you would be surprised how many people truly don't understand the benefits of walking. It's something easy and fun to do, and you don't have to spend a lot of money. Walking can help you lose weight and feel good about yourself. There have also been studies done to prove that walking can help your mental health as well. Let me share with you why I'm such an advocate for walking. On my 40th birthday, I went in for my annual checkup. I knew going in that I hadn't done all that I could do to be healthy, and yet I was still surprised when I received my results. The doctor called me and said that my sugar levels were a little high and he'd like for me to come back and redo the test. I had recently had a scare with my mother in law, who is a diabetic, to know that this isn't good news. I'm too young to have these types of problems. What am I going to do? So I go back, I redo the test. The results came back that I did not have diabetes, but that I did need to make some changes. I asked the doctor, what can I do? He suggested cutting out different foods and start by exercising. I'm thinking in my head, I can cut out the foods, but when on earth will I have time to exercise? I have two kids in school, a husband, a job, a dog. There's no time to start an exercising program. The doctor saw the confused look on my face and he said, why don't you start by walking? I took the doctor's advice and I began to walk. And it began to change my life, and I would like to share with you exactly how it did so. First, I would like to talk to you about why you should walk every day. I didn't mention it before, but I have high blood pressure. I have had high blood pressure since my mid-30s, but I've been able to control it with medicine. After doing my own research, I found out that just by me taking a brisk 30-minute walk every day, I could help control my high blood pressure by almost 27%. And by doing so, I also lowered my risk of having a stroke. Walking every day also helps curb diabetes. And I also found out that it can help prevent cancer. Harvard University's Women's Health conducted a study that said if you walk 2 to 3 hours a week, you could decrease your chance of uterine and breast cancer by 19%. And if you push yourself and increase your walking to 4 hours a week, you could decrease your chance to almost 54%. At this time, I was pretty much sold on walking. The benefits seemed unreal, but I still wanted to know, what else can I get from just walking? Well, walking can be fun. I started off with short walks around my neighborhood, and then my kids joined me, and next my husband joined me. And before you knew it, we were all walking and exercising together and spending quality time without having to spend any money. So it was awesome. You can also download free walking apps on your cell phone that'll help track your progress. And you'll be surprised to find that they have walking communities on some of those apps. So it's a good way to socialize and challenge yourself with some new friends that you may make on your walking app. I did invest in a Fitbit because I wanted to monitor my heart rate while I was walking. And I will say that the Fitbit did enhance my walking because I was able to challenge myself with some of my family members that lived out of state who also had Fitbits. And it was a small investment compared to what I would spend if I was going to a gym. I also like that you can control the atmosphere of where you walk and with whom you walk. After walking for some time, I built up the courage and I did my first 5K walk for lupus. It was fun, it was for a good cause, and I felt great about myself afterwards, all from just walking. I hope that you can see now that I really found a passion for walking. I also found that as I was walking that I wasn't getting sick as often and my allergies wasn't bothering me as much. And that's because walking can help boost your immune system. I didn't know it at the time, but research shows that every time you exercise, your body releases antibodies and white blood cells, which help fight off viruses. The next benefit of walking, which is probably my favorite, is that it helps you lose weight. Walking is such a simple concept. You get up, walk, take a walk, lose weight. What another awesome benefit. So, how did I lose the weight? Well, the more I increase my walking time and my speed, the more calories and fat I began to burn. Research has shown that brisk walks affect how many calories you will burn. I started incorporating power walks. Power walks, what that is that I would warm up for about 5 to 10 minutes going at a regular speed, and then I'd increase my pace almost to an uncomfortable level for about 10 to 15 seconds, and then return to normal walking. And I would repeat that throughout my walk, and I began to lose the weight. And lastly, I want to talk to you about how walking can help improve your mental health. As we find ourselves in the middle of a pandemic, it's easy to not take care of yourself. After having been on lockdown since March, you begin to go stir crazy. You can't do the things you used to do or go the places you used to go or even visit your close family and friends. One thing you can do to improve your mental health is to go out for a nice breath of fresh air and take a walk. Mental health professionals have said that walking can be therapeutic. I don't know if you have heard this, but I have heard this many times. I'm going to take a walk to clear my mind. And guess what? It's not just a saying that people toss around. It can do just that. Walking can ease the symptoms of anxiety and depression and help you feel less stressed and overwhelmed. As we talked about before, exercising releases antibodies to help fight off viruses, but it also releases endorphins, which can help you feel good. If you're struggling with falling asleep or staying asleep, a good walk after dinner can help with that. Sleep Health conducted a study among healthy adults who were averaging 7 hours of sleep per night. The participants were split into two groups. One group was instructed to take 2,000 steps a day, which is about a mile for an average person, and the second group was not given any instructions. To monitor the steps of both groups, they were given Fitbits. The results showed that the group that was given instructions had significantly better sleep. The results also show that walking benefits both men and women, and that the person who walked more had improved sleep quality and duration. Doesn't that sound great? Wouldn't we all like to have a good quality night of sleep? In closing, I would like to say that I am truly an advocate for walking, and I believe in the benefits it has to offer because I have experienced them firsthand. I have had the scare with diabetes. I have a history of high blood pressure in my family and myself having high blood pressure. I have been stressed out about the pandemic, and even before the pandemic, I had the everyday stresses of life. Walking has improved my quality of life tremendously. I'm reconnecting with friends and family on my Fitbit. I'm spending quality time with my husband and kids. I'm not getting sick as much as I used to in the past. And that's really important given the circumstance that we find ourselves in. When things get too heavy, I can always rely on a good walk to clear my head. I'm feeling more confident about myself. I like the way that I look, and and walking has just been a really great benefit to my life. I hope that you will allow it to do the same for you in your life. So, with all of that in mind, if you can get up every day and feel good about yourself and have a better mood overall, why wait for tomorrow to start your walking journey when you can get started today? I hope you have enjoyed this speech and happy walking to you all.